I stayed at the Le Petit Beaumarchais Hotel and Spa recently, and I am going to give my honest thoughts about it. For the best price for this hotel, check out the links in the description. Arrival and check-in experience. When we arrived at Le Petit Beaumarchais Hotel and Spa, the check-in process was smooth and welcoming. The staff was incredibly friendly and made us feel right at home, even offering to store our luggage until our room was ready. The hotel's close proximity to the Bastille metro station made our arrival convenient, and the welcoming atmosphere set the perfect tone for our stay in Paris. Room, bathroom, and amenities. The room at Le Petit Beaumarchais was a cozy little retreat, perfectly designed with a modern touch that made me feel right at home. I loved the air conditioning and the soundproofing, which kept the city noise at bay. The bathroom, while a bit snug, had all the essentials, including a nice tub and organic toiletries that added a nice touch to my stay. Overall, the amenities were on point, making my experience super comfortable and enjoyable. Location and surroundings. The location of Le Petit Beaumarchais is just perfect. Being only a 3-minute walk from the Bastille metro station made it super easy for me to explore all of Paris. Plus, I loved that there were tons of charming cafes and restaurants nearby, especially around the beautiful Place des Vosges. It was the ideal spot to soak in the Parisian vibe. Food, drinks, and dining options. When it comes to food at Le Petit Beaumarchais, I have to say, it was quite a treat. Every morning, I enjoyed a delightful breakfast that had a nice variety of options. The freshly baked pastries were a standout, and I couldn't resist the fluffy scrambled eggs. I loved that I could either eat in the cozy breakfast area or have it brought to my room, perfect for those lazy mornings. Plus, the bar had a great vibe for afternoon tea or coffee, and I found it to be a lovely spot to unwind after a day of exploring Paris. Overall, the dining experience added a nice touch to my stay, making it feel even more special. What's it like to stay here? Staying here is like diving into a cozy Parisian dream. The vibe of Le Petit Beaumarchais is just right. Modern yet charming, and the location couldn't be better. Just a short stroll from the Bastille metro. The rooms are stylishly decorated, and I loved that mine was soundproofed. I could escape the city noise whenever I wanted. The bed? Super comfy. After a long day of exploring, I really appreciated the spa. Having that 45-minute session included was a delightful treat. Plus, the staff were super friendly and always ready to help, which made me feel right at home. I definitely recommend grabbing breakfast there. It was simple but tasty, especially those fresh pastries. Overall, it felt like a little slice of Parisian heaven, and I can't wait to go back. Let's take a look at the pros and cons. Here's what I liked about the hotel. Amazing location. Seriously, being just a few minutes from the Bastille metro and surrounded by great restaurants made getting around Paris super easy and fun. Friendly staff. The staff were genuinely welcoming and helpful. They really went out of their way to make sure I had everything I needed during my stay. Charming decor. The hotel has this stylish modern vibe that made me feel right at home. Plus, it's not your typical cookie-cutter hotel. Spa access. I loved having that complimentary 45-minute spa session. It was the perfect way to unwind after a long day of sightseeing. Here's what I disliked about the hotel. Small rooms. Yeah, the rooms were on the smaller side, which is pretty common for Paris, but it did make it a bit tricky to navigate with my suitcase. My overall rating for this hotel would be 9.2. So, would I stay here again? Absolutely. My time at Le Petit Beaumarchais was fantastic, and the location was spot on for exploring Paris. The friendly staff and cozy atmosphere made it feel like a home away from home, and I can't wait to return for another relaxing stay, especially to enjoy that spa again. Thanks for watching. I added links from all hotel booking providers in the description, so you can find the best price for this hotel. Make sure you check out the description below.